Morning, welcome back. Getting this stream kicked off with another day of builders. Hopping back into Tantagal. Oh dear, oh dear. Whatever am I going to do? Benevolent Rubis herself appeared to me in a vision and told me to travel to Tantagal to deliver a certain special item to a certain special someone. How could I have been so foolish to allow it to be stolen by the monsters? Oh, if only there was somebody who could put pay to all their secret tunnels and take it back. Ah, you there, wanderer, take these. This mountain is covered with beastly burrows, and I need you to smash them all up. 5 pouches of medicinal herbs, 5 doses of antidotal herbs, 5 Kindle tablets, and 5 Defuddle drops. Jin, this is not your time to depart this world. Come, my child, arise once more. but only well. Part of the monster. I'm not sure what she did. Is this really what the sun looks like? It's so small, but it's gorgeous. I wish the whole world could be as sunny as this little fleck. Just like it used to be. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. You destroyed all the beastly burrows for me. I don't know how I can ever repay. Jen? Jen, is that you? Oh, you don't know how happy I am to see you again. I expect you're wondering what I'm doing here. You might not believe this, but the goddess appeared to me in a dream. She told me that I should travel to Tantegel to bring you a special item that you'd need to defeat the Dragon Lord. But on my way over, I got attacked by the monsters. They took it from me. I'm so sorry. What? It was the Staff of Rain that was stolen? You already got it back? Oh, Jin, I knew I could count on you. That's exactly the thing I was supposed to give you. Apparently, you needed to make something called the Rainbow Drop. Oh, and naturally, now that you've got it, it's yours to keep. Make sure you take good care of it. Well, Jin, shall we go back to the castle of yours? I'm only a weak and fearful servant of the great goddess above. If there's anything I can do to help you beat the Dragon Lord, I'll do it. I'd ask you what you're doing, but I see what you're doing. Oh.
Hi.
Is anyone there? These red monsters have buried me alive. They've completely entombed me in solid rock and I can't get out. Please, whoever you are, get me out of here. This rock is unbelievably hard. I doubt that anything other than an explosion would shift it. Wow, what a fantastic explosion. But who's that over there? A human? Oh, and it's not just any old human, it's the builder. Everyone's always going on about it. Just imagine how good we'd get if we squashed him. Oh, your wobbliness. I've got some work for you. Defeat his wobbliness? And this is not your time to depart the world. Come, my child, arise once more. Have you had breakfast yet?
Cereal.
No, I'll never forget you, your wobbliness. Nope. Thank you, boy, if it weren't for you and me. By my uncomprehending eyes, Jin, it's you! It's really you! Oh, my dear Jin, it's been too long. I'm so happy to see you again. What? Am I the one of the three sages sent to Tantegel by benevolent Rubus herself? Of course I am. Who else but the Grand Mayor of Cantlin could be entrusted with such an important task? It's the role I was born for, my boy. Unfortunately, I've very nearly fluffed my lines. You see, I was on my way over to help you prepare to defeat the Dragon Lord, just like the goddess said. But the very moment I set foot on these shores, I was set upon by the monsters, and the divine artifact I was entrusted with was stolen from me. Do you see that sneaky slime over there? He's the culprit. Go on, Jin, give that rotter a good talking to. Get that amulet back. Eek, I'm sorry. Please don't squish me. If you squish me, you'll have sticky, smelly, goopy goo on your hands, and nobody wants that, right? I'll give that man his golden medallion. Just promise you won't squish me, please. Jin obtaining the ancient emblem. Well done, my boy. You've got the ancient medallion back. The medallion is the very artifact the goddess entrusted me to deliver you in Tantegel. It seems you needed to build something called a rainbow drop, an item that's vital for securing the Dragon Lord's downfall. And now my mission is complete. The ancient emblem is safely in your hands, and there it shall stay. Well now, let's say we repair to this castle of yours. There's something else I must give you, but that can wait until you're back in civilization. I hope you don't mind if I move in for a little while. Why are you pulling that face for? You look like you just swallowed an insect. Ah, by my tear-stained cheeks. You'd rather I didn't move into your new town, but I thought we were friends. What? You were only joking? Ha 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 ha! Jin, you devil! These japes of yours will be the death of me. Come, my friend, let's continue on to Tantegel Castle. I can't wait to see what you've done with the place. Huzzah, Officer Jin! Thou hast done thy duty and rescued the holy sage. Aha, so this is Lady Barbella, the ferocious flower of coal. I must admit I did not expect the holy sage to be quite so muscle-bound, not to mention rambunctious. Thou sayest Lady Barbella is an inventor of far renown? That she and thee did join forces to develop many esoteric armaments? My, how appearances can deceive. I thought I had her made of naught but muscle, but it seemeth Barbella doth bulge with brain. Speaking of deceptive appearances, tell me, Jin, the Dragon Lord may be the king of all monsters, but what manner of monster is he truly? Wherefore did he steal away mankind's power of creation? 'Tis sooth that the creature did he place upon us reduced to a weak, piteous state. But if our downfall was his eventual aim, why did he take such a circuitous route to achieve it? What's up?
Turn the light on.
Yeah, go ahead, dude. If I were he, I would have destroyed humankind in a single decisive stroke. Ah, I have said too much. And yet I cannot help but feel that there were something more to the Dragon Lord's scheme than evil and evil alone. Though his deeds do appear truly monstrous, could it be that his reasoning was sound? Iron ingot. Yay. Well done, Jin. Thou hast rescued one of the 3 sages. If that fellow is indeed a holy sage, for a chosen servant of Almighty Rubus, is he not rather a rustic sort? He could at least have combed his beard, but still, the fact that a bumbling bumpkin such as he did journey here from the distant cantonment proveth one thing beyond doubt. The city must now be flourishing beyond measure, that even the lowliest citizen hath the courage to brave the darkness. Ah, the great city of Cantlin, far-famed resting place of the legendary Auroral Armor. But of course, the armor, if thou art to achieve thy aims, thou must need learn more of this suit of sacred mail. No doubt 'tis that the duty of that sage to reveal its secrets to thee. For mine own duty, Jin, I endeavor night and day to divine the location of the ancient artifact. Thou will need to refashion the rainbow drop. 'Twould seem it hath been hidden away in the blackest recesses of this benighted realm. And what's more, the fiend that guardeth the treasure is not like to part with it. Shouldst thou but fell that monster, thy role as builder in of Alefgard would be all but fulfilled. All this I have seen in my visions, but they are yet hazy. When I know more, I will inform thee forthwith. Jin, my boy, thy sacred duty is almost at an end. Thou must endure only a little longer. Damn, what a windbag. Alright. Good goddess, Jin, thou hast returned to us, and with a holy sage in tow. Oh ho! So this is the famous Sister Elle, the shining star of Rimmelder. The lady thou didst work alongside to formulate new cures for the pests of plagues that did afflict the place. Ne'er did I imagine she would be so passing fair. Ah, I am burning with envy. Why didst thou have the good fortune to spend time in that blighted bog and not I? What? Thou didst not only cure the sick, but didst also vanquish the Hades condor, the source of the sickness itself? Wah ha 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 ha! Jin, thou art more amusing than thy features suggest, and thy features are most amusing indeed. To think that a common carpenter such as thee couldst topple such a mighty monster. Whatever wilt thou claim next, Jin? That thou wilt defeat the Dragon Lord? Pray hold thy tongue, for I fear my sides would fair split in twain. Leaving such japery aside, 'tis true that the sacred artifact brought by the sage hath brought the Dragon Lord's downfall a step closer. When the legendary sword and armor are forged, the rainbow drop fashioned, thy duty as the builder of Alefgard will be completed. 'Tis a weighty duty to rest on such frail shoulders, but I bid thee abide this burden just a little longer.
Jin, my hero, thou hast returned to the three holy sages, rescued the three holy sages. All three are friends of thine, are they not? I sense mighty bonds of fellowship between you. Almighty Rubus, in her infinite wisdom, did send the sages here to bring these three sacred artifacts, the artifacts by which thou mightst reconstruct the ancient altar and thus the rainbow drop. By vouchsafing their safe arrival, thou hast brought thy sacred duty to prepare for the Dragon Lord's downfall one step closer to completion. Jin, I have been thinking upon this sacred duty of yours of late. The great goddess did reveal to me that thou art not the hero who is destined to slay the Dragon Lord, and yet I cannot help but feel that with the powers thou willst, thou art abundantly big enough to achieve just that. Indeed, 'twould seem that thy friends are certain the Dragon Lord's destruction will come at thy hand. However, Merlin, the seer doth insist that each and every one of us have a predetermined path in life, and 'tis not our place to go against the heaven-set guidance of the goddess. Verily, there is truth in his words. Jin, I thank thee for delivering the three holy sages from their plights. For now, at least, let us concentrate our efforts on rebuilding this castle and making it ready for the day of the Dragon Lord's destruction. Damn, I thought Merlin was a windbag. Oh, blimey! This place is blinking gorgeous. Right then, where's the baths? No baths, eh? What a shame. After walking all the way from Cole, I'm stickier than a long, thin, brown thing. So, Jin, it's nearly time for you to take on the Dragon Lord, innit? Ever since I met you back in Cole, I knew this moment had come. That's why I had the boys dig through all the books in Galileo's library to try and figure out something for you, the secret of making the Sword of Kings, the most famous treasure of Cole, and just the thing you need to lock the Dragon Lord's block off. I'll give you the lowdown in a bit, but first of all, I've got to get some rest. My feet are killing me. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot I've got a present for you. The fruits of our labor, ultimate weapon and all. Jin obtained a magic cannon. I've already got one of those. Ooh, the Bashmobile.
By my quivering quiff. So this is the famous Tantagel Castle. The place the Cantlin Chronicles describe as the beating heart of all of Alefgard. It may not be as bright and bustling as Cantlin is right now, but I can see that your building work is already well underway.
Honestly, Jin, damn it. Damn it twice. I skipped dialogue. Wow, what a ridiculous question. If you don't have what it takes to defeat the Dragon Lord, nobody does. Which brings me to the other gift I have to give you. I'm going to tell you the secret to rebuilding the legendary armor you'll have to wear when you're fighting old lizard features. Right after I've introduced myself to the princess. You can wait until then, can't you? Oh, and by the way, LaRouche asked me to bring these to you. The monsters around here aren't backward about coming forward, right? You'll be needing these to keep them as far from the castle as you can. 30 spike traps. 2 evil idols. Oh, I was really hoping for the Caitlyn shield.
Goddess be praised. Unless my eyes deceive me, this is Tantagel Castle. And all these rooms are so beautifully decorated. I take it you've been hard at work again, Jin. Your powers are truly amazing. I just know you've got what it takes to defeat the Dragon Lord. You're going to defeat the Dragon Lord, aren't you? Aren't you? But there's nobody else in the whole of Alefgard who's up to the task. Jin, I know I've asked a lot of you already, but there's one last thing I'd like you to do. Jin, please, I beg of you, defeat the Dragon Lord and save our world from the darkness. Jin obtained 20 pouches of medicine orb. Nice. Hey, sweetie. Your hands are frosty. Yeah, me too. What do you need?
I just want to give you a hug.
Alright, this is where we're gonna call it for the day. Supposing I can save. What was? I love you too. Thanks.
You want to bring him to bed?
Alright, folks, thanks so much for hanging out. Have a wonderful day.